An old warrior. He knows all the tricks.
7, serving 4. Net one. 8-4.
Last week, coming into this game, we had an interview with St. George.
Team
And I recall St. George saying he's in the final, but he has a bye.
Thank you very much.
Are you seeing a bye on this court today?
No, they gotta play.
Are you seeing a bye?
John, you know that's tennis talk. That's a lot of trash talk, you know. But the road tennis is played on the day, and you have to play. Because the ability of the road tennis players in Barbados does have a very high standard. You can't just walk on the court and say, I'm gonna dominate this first X or Y. It don't work that way. Here we saw a young man have an accident. We just hope that he's not hurt.
8 serving 6.
And John, in the future,
That money work? We can get that iridium buckle. Mr. Simmons. Just put that iridium up there, man, no floor. Mark that.
here we have a little break here.
But
Young man had an accident and we're gonna get some.
He's gonna get some advice. He don't need any medical attention.
You think that's a fake fall?
Hey, listen,
You think he's pulling a stunt?
listen. When you are in the final and every opportunity for a breather comes along, you need to take it. But what I saw Dark Man doing this particular game is that he's moving around his back arm a whole lot more and not actually stroking the ball on the back arm. I see he's stepping around and turning it into a forearm, and it's working and working well.
Service change.
That's his weakness.
7 serving
He's
8.
a very good player with his forearm. He can control the ball, control the game, dictate the game with his
Service
forearm.
change.
And when the ball goes to
7-8.
his back arm, because he tends to play 90% of his ball out of his forearm, he don't really play his back arm that much.
Net ball. 7 serving 9.
St. George has a lot of control,
Yeah,
And his points is coming out of his back arm.
10-9, please turn.
I think St. George might get a little enthusiastic at that point and he went for the gallery shot.
Don't go turn it, please just put 10 there.
I know real. He was a little casual in the shot too, because rather than getting into position, I think he felt it was on, but he didn't put it on. You know, he played it like I can't miss this. But when you're at this stage, you have to get those. Those have to work. At 8, 10, game number 3, you can't miss those.
Right, 8.
Right? We have two very confident individuals here. And interesting to note that both games were won down here as St. George is at the winning end. I don't know if this side will have a.
But Dalton, some time ago, I told you already, and I do still feel strongly about that. Size of course do matter. And if you as a player feel and you're seeing the ball and feel more comfortable in a particular position, you execute better. So if this is the side that is happening, then we have to say that St. George might very well be in this game and have a very good chance of winning this game. A 2-point difference.
8-11. 8 serving 11.
I said previously in my thing that the person who maintained the lead right now, Dark Man, he's still in control. He has the lead.
Service change. 11 serving 9.
And the person in this final game who have the lead, who maintain this lead, stand a very good chance of winning this competition.
Dalton, 11 serving 9. You put yourself, some time ago you would have been in the final. What do you think is going through St. George's mind at this point now? Down 2 points, game number 3.
I really look at the score. Any tennis player would want to be, and you're behind, whether by 1 or 2 points, at 11-9, which is almost, the game is almost halfway. You have to be in front. You have to gain the lead. Right now we're seeing a lovely execution of points here by both individuals.
11 serving 10. 11-10.
Pleasing to the crowd, Darlene.
Yes, the
and everyone
crowd.
was pleasing to you as well. That's a very good exchange. And like we said, this is going down to the wire. It is going down to the wire.
No one is given an inch, John.
11 serving 10.
So we're seeing the two very best players of this competition so far, where they ought to be in the final. And we're witnessing now a quality final between both of them. That's a very good bunk serve, I must say.
12 serving
The
11.
nerves are kicking in, John. The nerves are kicking in. The nerves are kicking in,
12 serving
John.
12.
The nerves, right now the scores are locked.
Yes.
We haven't our money's worth. The nerves, John, like I said, I think
13 serving 12.
the person with the strongest nerves. Right now, and look, that dark man is cracking.
It looks that way. And St. George seem to be enjoying the pressure that's being applied. You know, some people function already under pressure.
Yeah.
St. George seem to be relishing this moment.
John, you know, we have a donkey, a sheep, a pig coming up against a thoroughbred horse. They're going to crash.
13 serving 12.
And what happens if I got an elephant coming up against that same horse? The horse will get crushed? No,
St. George is a big horse.
yes, he is.
And
And
he know how to step up his game on the day.
I believe he's tipped the favorite here to take this one. He is the favorite. You already said it, but in terms of an upset, he is tipped the favorite. Let's see though.
14
Let's see
serving
if he
12.
can do that.
Here now we see St. George take the lead from the 11-9.
Yes.
John, the game is going to get tense.
Oh, I can feel it. And the crowd, the spectators are in.
lovely.
15 serving 12.
The spectators are into the seat as well.
Yes, spectators,
All
the
in.
scores, the players, everyone is riveted to this game. This is what they call a perfect finals.
Yes.
Perfect finals.
I agree. You couldn't want it any
15
better.
serving 12.
So St. George have a good 3-point lead at this point.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
George,
man.
St. George is stepping up this game. St. George, the big horse.
Well,
The
he's
biggest
stepping
horse
up,
in my
stepping
life.
up, stepping up.
What
I
a
think-
beautiful shot.
That is signature shot, though. I like he pivot well. He
16,
pivot well. He
12.
pivot
This is where
well.
the thoroughbred stop moving away from the Creole horses.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
17 serving
Just saw
12.
St. George saying Dartman straight into the sink. He's telling Dartman, you need a glass of water.
The rating is on the wall now. These last 3 points, St. George have just taken.
I know we're talking about road tennis, John, but you know in horse racing,
Service change.
in
12 serving 18.
horse racing, a top jockey
Game still open.
Patrick
Patrick Husband. When you give a big horse to
Yes.
Patrick Husband,
Yes.
you don't send the horse out to get it. You know, he hold back that horse. He watch the field. And when Patrick Husband pass you, he give you a tap on your head. Listen, to let you know I'm here.
13
Give you a
serving
tap on your
18.
head.
St. George ain't leaving the tap. He's leaving the reflector lights on.
13-18.
He has a good 5-point lead. I think this one now is out of the reach of Blackman. The way St. George just tapped up his game.
It's amazing how this game
It just
changed
moved
from
away
11-9
from, yes.
to 13-19. Oh, that point.
13 serving 19.
That point, the crowd went silent.
Yes, but that was a big point. And I think, like I said, we're at that point now where this one is beyond Dartman. I really don't see him bringing what is required now to catch or pass St. George at this point.
I must say St. George craft that court beautifully. He moved from his back arm right to his forward arm, back to his back arm, over to his forward arm.
13 serving 19. Game still open.
Well, St. George now 2 points away from the championship that he proclaimed since last week, saying that he only have his opponent is a boy, and he's really looking good to close.
13 serving 20. Game set.
Anderson
City.
Let me tell you something. The individual in this game who maintained the lead.
Yes.
13 serving 20.
Consistently. You know?
From 11-9 down,
You only got
Dalhousie got 2 points.
14 serving 20.
But St. George now is in the driver's seat.
Yeah, you want to go for the gallery shot.
21-14 to Anderson City.
So Anderson City,
Please give these two players a round of applause.
T-Bud, St. George.
St. George, the
This guy is a big old John.
He is, and he proved
Please
it.
give Anderson City
All
another round of
the
applause.
while he was saying that he's unbeatable, but he has reached the landmark that we can say that he is indeed unbeatable, because he's our champion for 2018 and did very well.
Opposition, the Bishop, Joseph Adderley. We're going to get ready for the prize award ceremony. So we want to set up. I know that Terry Doughton and John Wick, we want to get an interview with the finalists. And we're going to ask Anderson City, St. George. We're going to get ready to roll up.
St. George, good afternoon. You brought a big crowd here in sauna. Everybody came to see if you can be a player, not only put big talk on the table, I can defend it. Well done on your victory today. Thank you, brother. So tell us a bit, what was it like in your final? I know, like I said, you predicted it would happen. How was it for you on the court today?
It was okay. I was never under pressure because I trained like that. I just went down.
You train with it?
I trained.
You're his trainer.
So I know how to get calls from. So it was under training.
You're the first Sauna Masters champion. What do you have to say to the fans who came out this afternoon? And I believe most, if not all, were here supporting. What would you say to them?
I would like to thank them for turning out. Great numbers. Because they want to see this whole man. I mean, I was here to see from the 70s and the 1 of 2000. Now everything is the same person. I still go.
Alright, St. George, during the game, two things stood out. One, you played a drop shot, you could avoid the drop shot, and you just walked away from it. And then you struck the ball through that man on her and started to pivot and dance. What that was all about?
Let's say KSC for the F1 in this form. The right match to this form. We would have to turn and come in my back arm. So I was pivoting to go over in the back arm and punch down to my back arm.
And nothing came back. The ball did not come back.
No, I take the ball foolish.
Last year you were champion as well in 2017. You won the big class. Congrats there again. At that particular match, you call out big names. Today you feel call out big names again. You still want to call out the Jacksons and the Venom, or you will respect that this is a Masters tournament and accept your win.
Only support and respect that I'm scared of this Anton that no one else is serious.
Alright, okay.
Anton, just Anton, let Anton use the initiative. We're still the top champion, but he's just sir and like foolish.
Alright, St. George, well done today. I must tell you, words in the atmosphere can be very interesting. Bear in mind that Michael Jackson might qualify another year or two. So you don't have to wait very long to maybe have a Masters against a man of that standard.
I was beating Jackson for the teams.
Alright, well done again. Like I said, don't wait too long. Josh will be joining you in another year or 2 or 3 maybe. Or you keep the game. Well played today, St. George.
Thank you very much. Everybody get home safe.